guys, this is Kelly, also known on Twitter as Kelly in 1977, and we got this turkey about 4 weeks ago, and that's what we paid for it. They did have turkey where if you went in person at White Market, you could get it for 69 cents a pound, but I didn't feel like going. So I ordered this on their Rosie website, and it's a pretty good one, and I wanted the butterball. They were all the same price, but I know this one's really good. So good morning, guys. It is 4:52 in the morning, and it is the 30th of December. I actually went to bed. It was between 5 and 6 last night. I was only planning on taking a couple hour nap. I had a migraine, my eyes hurt. And me and my husband have really bad allergies in the wintertime as well in the summer. So I got up at like 3:08, which is what I got up the other morning, which is weird. But people who watch my vlogs, I've really only been sleeping about 4 or 5 hours at a time, and a couple of times throughout the day. So to sleep 9 hours straight through was like really good. Um, so I'm up now, and I was hoping my husband would remember to degut this so I could start cooking it like I'm up right now. Because I'm gonna cook it very slowly. Um, but no, he didn't. And I don't like to touch the insides. I don't like the way it feels. And I don't have any gloves right now to be able to do it myself. So now I have to stay up like all day. Like if I needed to take a nap, I gotta stay up. Which is gonna make it harder for tomorrow because I have to be up no later than like 10. Take a shower, do my hair, do my makeup, get dressed. We have to go to the store before we go over my sister's house. So, you know, guys don't remember nothing. So we had General Tso's chicken. Um, the company starts with a P. Progresso. No, well, it starts with a P. They sell meat. Um, it's not Tyson, but you figure it out. So I wasn't expecting it to have a little kick because we get it at Walmart and they'll say General Tso's chicken and it's always like sweet, like duck sauce sweet. So it had a little kick to it, so we were quite surprised because that's the way it's supposed to taste. And I believe we paid $7.49 for it. I mean, it was more than enough for it could have fit 3 people with it. And we just made some rice and we had that for dinner, so it came out good. And it's a lot cheaper. I mean, the rice we got the Dollar Tree, we used 2 packages, so this was under $10 and it fed 2 people. And you go to a Chinese place and get a combination, it's like at least for dinner, like $8 per person. The savings. And we just put it, I defrosted it, and we just put it in the microwave, and it's not going to come out crispy or anything like that, so you can't fry it. But it wasn't glazed. It said glazed, and it was more like a powder, and I really like, the glaze on it. So I think next time we get it, we will add some of our own duck sauce to it. We just didn't have any. Other than that, it came out really good. So, and it's all white meat, no processed garbage. Um, yeah, so my husband went to the Dollar Tree, got a few items, and then my landlord paid me, and her granddaughter's knocking on the door, gave me that envelope for her cat send. Um, and she goes to walk away and was like, well, how was your Christmas? Oh, mine was great. How was yours? Did you get any good? And we start having a conversation. She's about 10. And then Patty's like, did you give her the envelope? She's like, yeah. Did you tell her why you gave her the envelope? She should know. She's cute. So, she has red hair. My hair is not as red as it used to be when I was younger. It's really darkened up as I gotten older. But her hair is still very bright red, like a fire red. That's what my hair used to be. And there's not a lot of redheads out here. And when she started to go to school, they teased her. She had the fire red hair, she had the light eyes, the pale skin, and the freckles. So I had a conversation with her about a year ago about how these people are just jealous because we are very unusual people. There's not many people who have our features. Um, it's less than 10% of like millions and millions of people on Earth. And it's very rare. Blondes you'll see more of than actual redheads. And nobody knows why, it's just a thing. And on my mother's side of the family, I am the only redhead. And on my father's side, I'm the second redhead out of millions of generations. So it is a very rare thing. So after I had that conversation with her, she felt better. She went to school and told everybody, "You're just jealous of me." And now she's doing a lot better in school. So, and I got teased as well. I was carrot top, tomato face, they ketchup head, fire starter. I don't know what that was supposed to mean, but they used to call me fire starter. So I mean, kids will tease you for no reason. With that being said, so yeah, I think I'm gonna do a Vermont turkey. So first, I'm going to marinate it in liquefied butter. I'm going to cook it breast side down. And I think my husband forgot to take out the sausage. Let's look. He wanted to do the sausage inside the turkey, and he never took it out to defrost it. This nasty breakfast sausage. A pound, original family recipe. Breakfast sausage, don't like it. They just make it too strong out here. So I guess he's gonna have to defrost that in the microwave. So I can't even cook it because that's not defrosted. But anyways, breast side down. I have it's very hard to get turkey stock, so I have chicken stock that I'm going to use to marinate it. And I then will cook it. And I will take it, put another plate, drain out the juice so I can make my gravy with that. Put it back in, breast side up. Add seasoning to it. Cook it like that. Put it on broil a little bit so it gets nice and crispy. Then I add my maple syrup sauce that I make. And you just put it back in there for about 20 minutes so it kind of sticks to the skin that's crispy. And it tastes amazing. You can also do this with teriyaki sauce. I do not recommend you take one that's already made because it's very strong and salty. But you can make your own and do the same thing. You can do a hot mustard sauce. If you want barbecue turkey, you can do it with barbecue sauce. You can do it with wing sauce. It's whatever you like. And then it should come out really good. So, and then we're going to debone it and just bring everything with us. And pick up some chocolate chip cookies and some German chocolate cake. So that's what we're going up with. So yeah, not really too much more going on. We're still waiting for our bank card to come in. Should be this weekend coming up. And then we can go and do things. We wanted to go to Applebee's, but we would have to stop the bank, make sure we have enough money. At least with the card, it's connected to our savings now, so we don't have to worry about it just gets taken out, no big deal. So it's a lot easier. I mean, even though we got a gift card for $30, I was looking at the prices, and I mean, we like appetizers, we like different appetizers. So we would probably do like the 2 appetizer combination and I believe it's like $20 just for that. And you pick two, and we share it. Anything left over, we take home, and then the meals start off at $15 a piece without drinks or anything. So yeah, you still have to spend money and a tip, and so Um, so we'll probably do that after the bank card comes in. We activate it, um, just to make sure. I don't want to be walking around with $200 in my pocket. That's dangerous. At least with the card, if they don't know the PIN, it's kind of harder to use. Um, so, um, so I was thinking about playing God's Basement, but I'm still like fatigued a little bit. And I still have plenty of videos to post, and I'm running out of space on my computer. Um, so I'll probably play that in a couple days and get back into that. Um, and I'm letting my husband watch the ones I posted so that I can start to have a conversation with him about this because, I want to talk about it. You can't talk about it if he hasn't watched it, so that he gets the experience as well, um, which is always nice. So we watched Catfish before I went and took a nap yesterday. So we didn't watch a movie or anything, but we watched Catfish. And, it was about a guy who apparently made a fake Facebook profile after he broke up with his girlfriend. They broke up. He never said why, but he still had feelings for her and wanted to be her friend. And she wanted nothing to do with him. So he stole somebody's picture and made a Facebook page where you could talk to her. And when he was on her page, he saw a picture of a girl that apparently knows his ex-girlfriend. And he was quite taken from her, and they started to talk, and they talked for a couple years on the phone and on Facebook, and they lived in the same area, and they never met. So she called Catfish for help. At first he said yeah, and then he said he couldn't do it, and then finally he just said he would. And it's because he wasn't the same person. Um, his features were different. He was a lot shorter, very thin, petite man. But, he had his own place and he worked, which is, really great thing. He was very educated and could hold a conversation intelligently. But she was hurt before and lied to and stuff. And, you know, basically her father passed away, and then she found out the guy she was with cheated on her. And, he just happened to be there, started to talk to her, and if you go through the conversations for the 2 years, she never asked him any questions about himself other than where did he live. Um, and she wanted to meet up with him. He kept making excuses, but it was always about her. How she felt, what was she going through, how she can't trust guys, and, she felt that her father cheated on her mother, and that's why they divorced, and they were together for 42 years, and it was always me, 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 me. And then you look at her pictures, and, they look professionally done. You see her in person, she now has a very bad acne problem. But all her pictures on Facebook, you can't see it because all this makeup and stuff is on her or finishing. And so, and then you meet a couple of her friends, and their hair's did, they getting their nails done, they got tons of makeup on, jewelry. So you can see what kind of people they are. And, he's just making it. Um, they showed the inside of the house. It was nice and clean. He apparently cooks. Other than the couch being a little ripped, it was pretty nice furniture. So things that he's worked for. And he really did like her, and he explained why he did what he did. At first, it was just so he could continue to talk to his ex-girlfriend. And then he started to talk to her and got feelings and was scared to tell her the truth because he got to know her. And, so she's upset. She's cursing at him. Don't touch me. Don't come near me. I'm not trying to be an FB. And, then she's like, I don't want nothing to do with him. He lied to me. I'm done. I'm finished. I don't deal with that. He should have told me the truth. Well, the way you're reacting in person, I could see why he didn't. And then the next day she went and talked to him. And, they seemed like they had a very nice conversation. And after the show, she never talked to him again. And, it's been 2 years and they did a little update on her. And she's been with somebody else for 2 years and she's happy. But, he was right. He had a lot of feelings for her. And, he didn't have a high self esteem about himself after the fact, but the person you talked to was that person. And he never asked for money or, never, try to give her drugs to be with her or, nothing like that. I mean, he was actually talking to a couple of her friends on the phone, which is weird, you know, but, um, so I could understand, why he didn't want to tell the truth. And that's why he kept saying, no, I can't meet you, I can't meet you. It's not, that was why. Um, and it could have just helped her build up trust to actually be with somebody else. That's what it seems like. But yeah, I do like to watch the show, and my husband likes it, which is weird. I do watch Cheaters, and my husband gets like uncomfortable. He's uncomfortable a bit. Like, why you watch that for? It's so dumb. Well, you want to see how people cheat. Well, it's entertainment. I like to see the fighting, and I like to see how these people think they can get away with it and get caught every time. And I mean, we watched one where it was a 69-year-old man with like a 40-year-old girl. I could say a girl because he's much older. And his wife found out, and they got 5 kids, and they've been together for 40 years, and you know. And then he's at his work with this girl having lunch. Why would you take her to the place you work at when you got 5 kids and your wife and everybody knows you? So I mean, anybody, doesn't matter, can get caught up in this. Um, so yeah. Uh, so I don't know. I think I'm just gonna kind of relax today. Hopefully, I don't have to take a nap or anything. I asked my husband to get me either a leave or Advil with PM nighttime sleeping aid in it, so I could try to sleep because I'm in a lot of pain, and he keeps getting me the same stuff. There's no nighttime aid. How is this gonna help me sleep? It's not. Now mind you, 5 of these bottles. 5. I don't need 5. I have 5. So I need something to help me fall asleep and something to help me with my back pain. So I'm wearing my little support underwear thing that I got from Wish. So, you can't see nothing. It's, you know, and it's got right here some little pieces. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. And it's supposed to support your tummy area and then help support your back if you have back problems. That's what it was advertised to do on Wish. And I mean, this is the 3X, the largest one they had, and I didn't think it was going to fit me because nothing else did that came in. I mean, it actually fits my niece, who's like a size 8. But this does fit. It's not something that I think I can wear for very long, especially trying to sit in it. Because, you sit down, you expand a little bit. Because I'm having a hard time just talking to these guys and losing breath. But it's not too tight. I mean, I've had some that I pay like $45 for, and yeah, I could not even bend in them. So, I mean, I could bend and stuff and move around. So, we'll see, if it helps my back at all. And, this could be something that I could sleep in at night. That way, when I wake up, my back's not hurting me. Because every time I go to bed and I get up, my back just kills me. And, I know we need a new bed desperately, but, can't afford it right now. Can't afford everything at once. And we don't want to go get a little cheap one because my back problem, I need the chiropractor one. The cheapest one that I know is 800 because that's what my last one cost me. And that wasn't foam. I would like the foam one, which about $1,200 is cheapest that I know of. Then delivery, setup charges of that nature, removal of the old mattress. So it's not like we really have that in our back pocket at the moment. And I would like us to invest in maybe one of the beds where each one moves and you can make it soft or firm because I need it firm. My husband likes it soft, so it makes it very uncomfortable. But if I'm having a hard time with my back, I can go and sit in the bed and be elevated up like a hospital bed and still be able to like play my Switch or use my cell phone right now. No matter how many pillows I try to use, I'm straining my back. And if I'm not tired, I'm laying down because of my back, like I don't want to stare at the ceiling. We don't have a TV in the bedroom. Like, I've stopped doing that like 5 years ago because I had an awful habit of falling asleep to it and then having weird dreams or having it wake me up. And you really shouldn't fall asleep to the TV. Um, Maybe like classical music or something is okay on low, but yeah, it's not really good for you. Or then you like some show comes on or a movie and you're forcing yourself to stay up because it's on. So it's just really not good. So happy Sunday. I hope everybody has a great day. So tomorrow, 31st, you go out. Just really be careful. Really be aware of what you're doing. I do know where I live at in Vermont. This is when they put the roadblocks and checkpoints up everywhere. I mean, they'll check you if you're walking, riding a bike. It doesn't matter. So be aware of that also because out here they arrest and ticket at least 150 people on the 31st. They make a pretty good profit. So thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Um, Again, God's Basement is a full let's play playthrough. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll do a poll on Melanie's site on Facebook, Gamer Geeks, and see what people would like me to play next and record. I have over 200 games, so I have plenty to choose from. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I appreciate it.